So here's a quick overview of the clothing that you're going to want to have in your pack. I'm going to start here on the left hand side with your base layers, and what I have here is a base layer top and bottom, and these are made out of wool. And you know, I'll wear the bottoms if it's really cold. The top can be worn as a t-shirt, or I can start putting things over. And the whole idea here is if I put all of this stuff on at once, I'll be quite warm. But I can also take off different layers depending on what the temperature is. So again, I've got my wool base layers, and then I've got, you know, a good pair of boots there, and some wool socks, you know, wool or some kind of synthetic socks. These pants here are just a pretty simple nylon pant, so they dry really quick if they get wet, and they're, you know, fairly durable. I've got a hat, a nice warm hat that I can wear during the day or at night when I'm sleeping. What I don't have here shown is a nice sun hat, a ball cap or something like that. I've got a pair of gloves there, and these are, you know, pretty simple fleece lined gloves. They're not super heavy ski gloves. They're sort of medium weight, and they're just to keep your hands warm, obviously. I've got a fleece sweater here. This one's a pullover, but it could be a zip up, this turquoise jacket here. Then next to it, the bright orange is a more, you know, insulated coat that it could be down, it could be some sort of synthetic insulation, but it also has a nylon shell on it to help keep out wind, and so that's a nice warm shell. And then the last layer would be some kind of a rain layer. So I've got this blue rain jacket here. The great thing about that is, yes, I can wear it to keep the rain off, but if it's windy, I can throw it on and it's going to help keep the wind out as well. And as it's a very thin layer, there's no insulation, you can mix and match it with your other layers. If you don't need your big heavier coat, then you can just put your rain jacket on there to keep the wind out and help keep you warm. And then lastly, and I don't wear these very often, are a pair of rain pants, and that's, you know, again, you can wear it to help keep the wind out, or obviously if it's quite rainy outside or wet, you'll want to put those on. So really pretty simple. There's Floey the cat. Pretty simple setup. Again, if I layer it all, I can be quite warm, or I can just use parts of it to help regulate my temperature.